inspiring, amazing to think about linking our past to our future. There's lots of good that we've done, but you clearly helped us understand what other work needs to be done for us to achieve our goals, and I thank you for that very much, and all the summaries that integrated everything together. What an amazing conference that was really a success because of your participation and your energy. How inspiring to see so many young professionals here. I have more hope than ever, I think, for the future of our field. I've got a couple things to say about how to get access to some of the thoughts that we have, but I think Bob Reardon had a thing that he was going to say. Is that true?
I thought I was last, but if I'm now,
yeah,
this is it.
yeah.
You're last.
Yeah.
You're last in more ways than you know. We celebrated Dr. Lenz's organization of this conference, chairing of the committee. As someone mentioned, food, transportation, housing, she organized basically all of that. But as you may not know, she also will retire almost exactly a year from now. And so in these kinds of moments, you know, I look back, Gary Peterson and I were talking about this, and Kobe Bryant, Derek Jeter, in their final year, they went around and they played in all of the arenas, home and away, in their last year of their retirement. So I've been in contact with Super Anonymous 443, whose identity is known only at the FSU Foundation. And I've been told that it's time now to remove the anonymity that has surrounded some work that's been done. Kevin Derryberry from the FSU Foundation says that at this moment, or shortly hereafter, the foundation will release information about what will now be the 7th Career Advisor Scholarship, and that will be joined with the Sampson Doctoral Fellowship. All of those awards are fully endowed, and they will all be made available to students at FSU later this year. So at this point, I want to ask Denise Saunders to come up and read something and make a presentation.
I have here the Dr. Janet G. Lenz Endowed Fund, established by family, friends, and colleagues.
Purpose in timing it this way is to give Janet a moment to, it's exciting, to kind of gather herself on this momentous time, because she's going to close us out for the conference. But so my announcement is a little bit about how you can get access to the all the rich resources from this conference. 3 things are going to happen. One is the videos that Ken Higgins has been wonderfully volunteering to create for us throughout this time are going to be available to you after this conference. So I'm going to send out an email letting you know how that happens. Another thing is that the papers that we have that have been presented will also be available to you probably through Dropbox. So it's limited access. The authors who have written these papers are going to be revising them. They're going to be adding things to them based on what they've heard from the conference. And then the final element of this is that we're going to produce a book from the conference. Traditionally, SVP has produced a book that then people have purchased, and that's been part of the way SVP has been able to gain finances to do its work. We've gone the route of trying to get additional sponsorships. You've seen the sponsors in the program, which will provide an income stream for SVP, as well as the registration funds that we've got. So the book will be available on a open access basis, so it'll be downloaded from the internet. So it'll go worldwide, and everyone will be able to get access to this. And so that's the hope, that sometime by the end of the year, that will be available, and we'll begin working on that. And I'll hand it over to Janet to close us out.
Yes, okay, thank you. All right, first of all, we've heard a lot of thank yous, and I would like my colleagues on the conference committee to please stand, so let's go, hurry up. Went into this, and this has produced this event that they worked so hard on. I'd also like to ask, if you have volunteered in any way to help with this conference, please stand up. And there are a lot that are not in the room, but stand up, come on, Kristen. Shout out on that. Sort of whiplash them left and right. And, you know, when I worked downstairs in the Career Center, I heard through the grapevine my nickname was Little General and Project Queen, and those skills come in handy sometimes. Makes it work. When I call for volunteers, I see my boss over there. I said, on a Friday afternoon, if you're bored and want to get some steps, come stuff conference bags. The Career Center director came and helped stuff conference bags. So, as Jim mentioned, the sponsors, I heard compliments about the food, the lunches, the reception. We had wonderful sponsors who made that happen. So, and then finally, while we created the infrastructure, you submitted proposals, you got yourself here, and we wouldn't have had a conference without all of the excellent content through the plenaries, the roundtables, the presentation sessions, and the poster sessions. So that made it all very special. So I'm happy we did it. I'm happy it's over. But very proud of the work that we've done. I'm very proud to be affiliated with this Career Center. Goes back to '76. This Career Center has served anyone who walks in the door for more than 35 years. That's a real testament. No matter any person's life situation, they can walk in those doors and get help. And I'm very proud to have that history when I came here in '76 in my '64 Chevy and affiliated myself with this Career Center. So speaking of transportation, so we'll get to some more mundane things here. We've got folks who will Shay and Adam, and I can pitch it at some point if you need to get back to the DoubleTree, and then of course they have an airport shuttle. CEUs, we got Sinclair and Dr. Dozier over there available to help out. You know, the weather looks decent now, but it's supposed to be really bad about the time we're going to walk, so we're not going to try to do that. Usually the lightning is part of the problem in this town. We don't want to get in the middle of that. And let's see, I think we're going to do some more door prizes. So Erica and Brianna, and I'm going to call them up, and we'll do that. And safe journeys home all.